Virgin Voyages offers a new style of cruising where all dining is included, from the steakhouse to Italian. Today we're going to our favorite one we tried on our most recent trip, Gunbae, which is a Korean barbecue restaurant. This is Linda and Aaron with Traveling Flamingo, and we're going to tell you how it got the top spot and what you need to know to prepare for your trip. On our first Virgin cruise, we did our best to try and get to all the restaurants so we could share it with you all, but there are so many we did miss some. And we hadn't heard much about Gunbae, so we skipped it and went to Test Kitchen instead. Well, that was a big mistake because on our next sailing we tried Gunbae and it was definitely our new favorite Virgin restaurant. The crew did a great job making a fun, energetic, and engaging environment at this Korean barbecue. The dining room is set up for socializing as you have large round booths that can fit 6 people. So come ready to meet some new people and have a laugh. We were seated at a table with 2 other couples and had a great time getting to know them and sharing the dining experience. I was a little worried about it being a Korean barbecue, and usually you cook your own food, and how was that going to work, sharing a table with people we didn't know? But our server was amazing. He walked us through the menu, made recommendations, and brought us tons of food. And he actually did the cooking, so there was no awkwardness with our new friends. You can tell this restaurant is all about having a good time, as in the menu there are a list of games you can play. The meal actually ends with a Korean drinking game, and everyone gets a shot of, I think it's soju. If you don't want it, don't worry, just have some water and play the game. It's a ton of fun. With so many amazing restaurants and quick service restaurants, it's hard to decide where you want to spend your time. We have tons of videos to help you make those decisions, including dining reviews like Pink Agave, stateroom tours, and port tours like our full guide to Bimini. So when this video is done, be sure to check out our channel. Thanks so much for the support. You can find Gunbae on all Virgin cruise ships. It's up on deck 15 in the back corner of the galley, so no matter which Virgin cruise ship you're on, you can check out Gunbae. I also love that the windows were all down the one side of the restaurant, floor to ceiling. It meant that we were able to enjoy the sunset while we were dining. It's not just about fun and games, the food was also fantastic. The menu is broken down into small bites, rice noodle stews, Korean barbecue, and soft serve. Our server brought us a bunch of everything. The small bites were a great start. I really enjoyed the seafood and scallion pancake, and Aaron's favorite was the crispy chicken. The rice was so flavorful and complemented the meal well. If you really like something, let your server know. If you've eaten it all up, they'll bring you some more. So there's no need to ration the rice or anything. For the Korean barbecue, we had the short ribs, pork belly, and shrimp. It was so good. I really enjoyed getting to try it all. I wouldn't be able to pick a favorite, but Aaron's was definitely the short ribs. If you have room for dessert, you have your choice of the 3 soft serve flavors. It was okay, but really the star of the show was the Korean barbecue. It is amazing that this fun experience and all the delicious food is included in the cruise fare. Many other cruise lines would charge extra for an experience like this, as we see with teppanyaki restaurants on other cruise lines. One of the challenges is actually deciding which restaurants you want to try. With 6 main dining rooms or dining locations and lots of quick options, it's almost impossible to try them all on one cruise. So knowing the theming and the food, what you and your group are interested in, it will help you decide which restaurants you want to make a reservation at and which ones to skip. You can make a reservation before sailing. We did find that they booked up, but more do open once you get on board. The first time we were sailing with Virgin Voyages, we booked our cruise last minute, and the only dining reservations we could get were 8:30 or later. Actually, most of them ended up being 9 p.m. or later, and for us, that's really late to eat dinner. Once on board, though, we were able to get a couple earlier in the evenings, and then we just tried a bunch of the snack locations to hold us over to dinner. Also, you can now book brunch ahead of time. It's not offered at Gunbae, but it is at some of the other restaurants. So do you have a favorite restaurant on Virgin Voyages? What did you think of the Korean barbecue? Let us know in the comments below. We love hearing your ideas and opinions, and Virgin Voyages is still a new cruise line coming out, so we're getting to hear a lot of people's different opinions on if they like how they're changing up cruising. We also have another channel if you're interested in our content, Flamingos in Wonderland, where we talk about all things Disney and theme parks. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch our video. As we say, memories are forever, so make them fabulous. Thanks again for watching, and happy travels.